Good morning, fellow Ambazonians. Welcome. Today, Monday, number 27 day for the month of September 2021. My name is Capo Daniel, the Deputy Defense Chief of the Ambazonia Defense Forces, alias Science Pass King. Fellow citizens of Ambazonia, good people of Ambazonia, we go start this podcast today with news. Say the fund for instance Kambe, where it be a black leg, na it be that make Ngambe for say me Ambazonia, no stand for Nkambe Center. It don't die. Many other them. Then they for line they follow, where they don't go attend the La République du Cameroun, their House of Chiefs, in violation of the will of their people, where they be done decide for 2017 for deny political participation for any colonial institution on behalf of their name. But first, the people them for instance Kumba, they complain say they not see ACN. The channel then be down for Kumba for one day. Technical staff for the ACN television, they try for bring up the signal back for normal. I go take the opportunity for help people them have a watch ACN for Ground Zero. If you did for Ground Zero, where you get any TV channel, Ambazonia TV channel, if you do watch that Chris, I know their own TV channel, that ABC, that means say you feel watch ACN. You just need for rescan your channels them, it go appear and you go feel watch them. If you get antenna parabolic or parabolic antenna, it be very easy. If you never ever get any Ambazonian TV channel for your television, and then you feel just call technician, talk say make it turn the antenna parabolic for 17 degree east, frequency 12.216, and then you go figure them for vertical angle. Back to our podcast. Who talks say cross and die in the walk? La République du Cameroun, their military truck way fall for Bamenda, key 3 of them. Now the same truck way they be go jam the coffin where the Ambazonian Defense Forces they be put them for inside Bamenda for Chakara de Ngambe. One of the occupation forces them be die at the spot. We don't get message say 2 of them they don't finish die for Wasapita. Since 2017, the Ambazonian people they be done rally, march go for all fund palace them, inform their funds and their chiefs them, say they no one make any chief he go again for La République for go represent Southern Cameroon. They be ask them also for all mayors, for all parliamentarians and senators, say make we withdraw from La République to Cameroon. Since then, La République du Cameroun, they don't do everything for try to get people the way they go they represent our territory for their political system against their will. The fund of Nkambe Center, it been at the chief of the fund them, where they don't go against the people that will them. It will be at the champion for that House of Chiefs. It don't fall, it don't die. In a very mysterious manner. We don't also hear say the fund of Mba, it too will be there for that meeting. It too don't fall, it don't die. We don't hear also say the fund of Nkop village. It too, it don't fall, it don't die. All these chief them, they don't die within 1 week. The fund of Mbot, also, it dey for hospital, for die in bed. And the fund of Taku, it too also, it dey for hospital. It dey now on life support. The voice of the people, now the voice of God. The people for Southern Cameroon, they don't decide say they want separation and outright independence. Now a mandate where they don't gam, where no man enough cover up them, without destroying your own conscience. We will take the opportunity to thank all the funds and chiefs for inside Ambazonia, for both the Atlantic state and the Savannah state, where they never dirty their hand for go enter for inside any house in the name of their people them, where they no want them. One for thank in particularly the fund for Bafut, for Nambombi, where he don't decide for Shidong, attend that funds palace, that funds their meeting. He don't set a very good example, even though La République he don't target he burn part of his palace, he also burn the UNESCO Center where they don't recognize them as a war heritage for inside Bafut, but we fund them, they chop now for their palace. Now we take care of funds them. We thank all the funds them. They want even for Obang village where they don't open community school openly. Vote by village vote for bring community school. We call on all villages them. May then take the primary responsibility for set up community school during this time for revolution where all Cameroon institutions they don't be banned. Now only 4 more days a day before we go reach for Independence Day for 1st of October. Now time for all villages for think very well about the future of their picking them. May they not be left behind. Banding of Cameroon school, it no means say we as people for Southern Cameroon will not go independently raise our own picking them for educate them. Now a human right would support them and would do everything for set up sufficient community school as we fight for get complete sovereignty. Make any village where you no get school, make it try for contact the governing council of Ambazonia for set up community school them, for teach our picking them, for learn for how to read and write. Ambazonia is not going to be governed by picking the way they don't know how to read and write tomorrow. The next generation need knowledge for defend Ambazonia sovereignty as well.
No joy for the wicked. No joy for the wicked.
No joy for the wicked. As the Ambazonia Defense Forces Bamenda Brigade, they ran knock down one La Republic to Cameroon military for Bamenda, harvesting weapons them. For inside Bui, a unit of the Bui warriors, then two they don't try for ambush La Republic to Cameroon their checkpoint. And in Fako, the Ambazonian forces them for they don't launch an ambush for a Cameroon military convoy. For Bafo 2, then talk say sleep no be die.
Harvesting was not a play job, man.
They forces them for A4, a group of 7 kata, they don't finally wake up for sleep, attacking a gendarmerie station for Bafut. The joint operation will be carried out by forces them for Bafut and they want them for Mancon. This same general them, General Lion and General A4 for the 7 kata, now the same general them, where they be been named for assassination by Chris Anu, Pastor John Igiawan, Sakoi Chief of Staff, and Fru John. So, while it be true, say the forces them for A4, where they operate for Foya, for Bamenda, they do a lot of kidnapping for ransom. The solution is not to assassinate these boys. These are the people fighting for the freedom of our people. There are excesses, nevertheless. We don't always work with them, their commanders them, for engage them, for bring them to reason, and for stop any excesses them for any group. Those people them, where they did try for kill commanders them for ground zero during a time of war, they did just fight for doing La Republic to Cameroon their job. While until people them who go handle them by ourselves. For the meantime, we need all hands on deck. We need all man for focus for fight against La Republic to Cameroon. We get a lot of feedback from our broadcast for Bohebet. He interviewed Wegiam yesterday.
Le Cameroun a besoin de comprendre qu'il faut négocier avec.
Some viewers them they complain, say why would he promote Bohebet? Our people they need for no say, we for the governing council, anything will be good, would they appreciate them. We need to appreciate something be based on a group affiliation or not. Nevertheless, we need in a very powerful interview, a very good interview. It shows a Bohebet get a lot for contribute for our liberation as everybody else. But that does not mean he is competent to negotiate or take decisions regarding negotiations. Negotiations them usually are led by those who are leading the actions both on the ground and the diplomatic efforts for establish the people their will for an independence homeland. Leaders are usually those who lead negotiations. Negotiations and decisions for negotiations are usually led by the most influential leader, where you get more influence on the activity on the ground and the diplomatic activity them, where you be capable for take decisions where you go fit be acceptable and trustworthy by the people them for Ambazonia. So a track record of a leader, the influence of the leader, and the leader, participation for the effort against Cameroon, it matter a lot. Nevertheless, every Southern Cameroonian, like any other people in the world, they have the right for political representation and engagement them for a negotiation if it always be carried out even by people who are not competent, so long as every man know a place and decisions are taken based on sound judgment for the people's interest, not for the interest of individuals or group. Dr. Cho Ayaba, he don't always talk, this is a collective struggle. We shall take decisions collectively when it comes to that. Anybody where they take decision recklessly for try for exploit political capital for negotiation will fail. So we appreciate Bohebert, we appreciate everybody where they go out there for fight for Ambazonia. We encourage them. The fight for liberation for us is not a competition. It is to encourage, inspire every collective action towards a common goal, the liberation of Ambazonia. God bless you all. Have a wonderful day. And happy Independence Day counts down in just 4 days.
Brother, where you there? Oh, brother, Papa, where you there? Push over, Mama, where you there? Push down, Papa, where you there? Papa, where you there? Talk to me, Papa, where you there?
Capo Daniel, signing off.
Open the years, your maybe you thank God for all the rubbish and healing. We shall put our hands to God. Regulation, monetization to God. We shall keep all the efforts to God. Our God in heaven shall lead us one day. Just as for us to God, oh Papa, yeah.